Chag Chanukah Sameach and Shabbat Shalom. So we are lighting the lights of Hanukkah this week, and hopefully, as you light these lights, you're hopefully finding more light coming into your life and more light coming into the world. I realize that's a tall order, but at least on the individual level, at least in terms of your own home, there should be more light, more life, more happiness, and there is a psychological and spiritual aspect to this because we are heading into the dark time of the sun, and if you've been noticing the moon at night, we're in the waning phase of the moon, and this is how the holiday of Hanukkah is always timed. It's the dark of the sun and moon, so a time of double darkness, which we attempt to compensate for by lighting lights. You've probably heard of seasonal affect disorder, where it's the darkness of the year that affects the psychology of the individual. And the treatment for seasonal affect disorder is actually to increase the amount of light. You can sometimes see these lights being sold in certain places. They're very, very bright lights that you're supposed to look at for 20 minutes a day or so if you have this condition, and they really do help. So the lights of Hanukkah similarly really do help the kind of subtle depression that we enter into at this time of year just because it gets so dark and so cold. There's also, of course, the celebration of the military victory of the Maccabees about 21 centuries ago in the land of Israel. Nes Gadol Haya Sham, there was a great miracle that happened there. And that great miracle is, I would say, more than anything else, the survival of the Jewish people down through the centuries. Of course, you know the story about the one vial of oil that was supposed to last only one day and miraculously lasted for 8. Well, we Jewish people are that one small vial of oil, and we have miraculously lasted all these thousands of years, in spite of tremendous obstacles. In spite of persecution and expulsion and even genocide, we have not only survived but thrived. This, I think, is probably one of the great miracles of all recorded history, and we are all living it. So I want to wish you all a big, huge Yasher Koach on the celebration of Hanukkah, on the celebration of Jewish survival and thrival down through all these centuries of changes. And may the Jewish people continue to shine brightly for many, many centuries to come. We all have a part to play in that, and the lighting of Hanukkah candles is actually an important part of that survival. So, again, Chag Chanukah Sameach, Chag Urim Sameach, wishing you a very happy festival of lights, and Shabbat Shalom.